Number 20, Carson Kummer for the Eagles, picking the ball up at the 20 and up to the 30. It's going to be brought down by number 11, Ty Streets for the Cardinals. Eagles will take over 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line. Number 10, Bryce Rudiger, under center for the Eagles. Goes in motion, handoff to the fullback at the middle. Gains about 2 yards on the play. Tackle made by number 32, Sean Swanson. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Little counter action, number 25. It's Ryan Brocious. It's going to be brought down by number 9, Max Keller for the Cardinals, but not until he gets a first down. It's going to go into Cardinal territory, the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. It's a pitch to number 34, Matthew Nachman. He's going to be stopped after a 2-yard gain. Tackle by number 54, Cale Cobe.
Number 34, Matthew Nachman with the carry.
A gain of 1 on the play will bring up 2nd and 10. A little counter action again to number 25, Ryan Brocious. And he's going to be stopped after about a 5-yard gain, but we do have flags on the play. Stopped by number 54, Cale Cobe. The way it's looking like, it's going to be holding against the Eagles. It's a spot foul, which means it'll take them back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And it's going to move them back into their own territory at approximately the 47-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Eagles from their own 47. It's in motion, fake pitch. We're going to pass the ball. Number 10, right over the middle of number 18.
Oh.
And he's going to be gone for the touchdown. That's Zachary Callahan with the catch.
Number 10, Bryce Rudiger's pass is complete to number 18, Zachary Callahan for a Wahlert touchdown.
That was a good pick. I called the wrong guy. Uh-oh.
53-yard pass play and touchdown for the Eagles. Set up to kick the PAT. It's number 24, J.P. Weber. Hold is down, the kick is up, and is no good, off to the left. So the Cardinals keep the Eagles from getting the PAT, but Eagles have a quick score here in the first quarter and lead the Cardinals 6-0.
Okay, I think I got it all worked out now. Chris Hoover on play-by-play here.
If I get a phone call, I'll answer it and see what we can do.
Just make sure you hand me that paper.
out, but I was just wondering.
No, I didn't.
Some issues with I did. It's still tethered to my phone. You want to talk to him about what the issues are? Sure. Here, I'm going to let you talk to Dale, okay? All right, here you go. Number 24, J.P. Weber, back to kickoff for the Eagles. Back deep for the Cardinals. Tyson Wilhelm and Max Keller. And Tyson's going to let that ball go out of bounds. Be a penalty flag as the ball go out of bounds. And the Cardinals will take over on their 35-yard line. First possession for the Cardinals here as they take over 1st and 10. Number 1, Hunter Manning, the quarterback here. The near side, Ty Streets, Max Keller split out. Todd Acton and Gregory Banks on the far side. Single back is Kopang. Handoff to Kopang up the middle. The Eagles had that one sniffed out, and they're going to drop Kopang for a 1-yard loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals.
Number 7, Isaac Kopang with the carry, tackled by number 21, Ian Borelli.
Got splits both sides, handoff again, and so Kopang's going to try to make it wide, but is going to be brought down from behind by number 42, Caden Knackle. And it's going to be another loss on the play. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals. Hunter Manning going to take the snap. Flags on the play. It's going to be illegal procedure against the Cardinals. It's going to take them back 5 more yards, and it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 19. Spread formation, Kopang in the backfield with Manning. Manning's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look to run and turn it up, and going to gain about 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Cardinals at their own 32-yard line.
He's knocked out of bounds by number 42, Caden Knackle.
It's going to bring up 4th and 13 for the Cardinals.
4th and 14 for the Cardinals.
Eagles will shift their punt return team in. Got number 25, that's Ryan Brocious, back to receive the punt. Number 2, Casey Coakley, back to punt the ball. Nice punt off to the right. It's going to take a Maquoketa bounce and go all the way down to the Eagles' 35-yard line. So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 5:54 to go in the first quarter. Cardinals trail 6-0. Number 10, Bryce Rudiger. He's going to sprint out, try to run the ball himself, and he's going to be brought down by number 7, Kopang, as well as number 22, Emmett Ports. Going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Eagles.
green. He said the Wi-Fi on that was only like 1 meg. That's why we couldn't get anything going.
Near side, that's Callahan split out near side for the Eagles. Drops back the handoff to number 25. A little counter play, nice cutback. And going to take 3 guys to bring him down until he's finally brought down by number 32, 22, Emmett Ports. That's going to be enough for an Eagle first down.
Perfect.
Yeah.
21, Ian Borelli, split out near side. Their wing T. Handoff is number 42. Number 42, Caden Knockle, and he's going to be brought down for a loss by 54, Cale Cobe.
Cale Cobe came in there and finally finished her up. Okay, Chris, I think I'm all set to help join you. Can't hear me?
Can't hear you.
That's this button right here, Chris. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah. We'll bring up 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Their own 44-yard line. Motion, it's number 25, Ryan Brocious. Nice little runner there, and he's going to get the corner, and he's going to just be tripped up by number 9, Max Keller.
Touchdown saving tackle
yes,
there.
Touchdown saving tackle, but not before Brocious gets about a gain of 30 on the play. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their Cardinal 14-yard line.
It's a good practice run for you for coming up for basketball season.
Oh, yeah. Get me out. Sign me up. Sign me up.
You already signed up. I already told
All right.
Coakley I got him a partner for boys' games.
We can do her.
So then I can go do the girls' games.
All right. Should be a false start against Wahlert. It's going to take him back 5 yards and bring up a 1st and 15. Put them at their own 19-yard line. Or excuse me, on the Cardinal 19-yard line.
Deadlock, so people knock. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries.
Eagles are going to hurry up the center. Callahan's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to the fullback, who's going to be brought down. Great tackle by number 58, Ben Tynes. Another loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 18 for the Eagles on the Cardinal 28-yard line. Excuse me, 23-yard line. Man, maybe I should have my glasses adjusted, huh?
I'm the one that can't see out of my glasses either.
Wow.
I can see from distance a lot easier, but not up close.
Motion is going to drop back to pass, throw it over
Got
the
him.
middle,
Oh.
had him wide open, and nobody there for the Cardinals.
Rudiger's pass intended for Brocious falls incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 18.
So you need to make a trip to Besma. I envision.
Funny
Center
thing,
too.
I was just there a couple of weeks ago, so everything looks good. I just need to learn what part of my glasses to look out of here.
Do you get the bifocals now? Did you have them before?
Well, no, I just got a little
I see.
part down there where I can read. Everything else there's nothing
Yeah.
to them.
Now.
Callahan's going to drop back to pass, thrown deep to the right over Streets' head. Streets on the defense there, but pass just overthrown out of the Eagles' reach. It's number 20, Carson Coomer.
For the Eagles.
It's going to break 4th down, and obviously 4-down territory here for the Eagles, being on the Maquoketa 23-yard line. Cummings drops back to pass, looking left.
Pressure.
Got
Ball's out.
Ball's on the ground,
Oh.
and I believe the Eagles fell on it. But
Either way, it's a Cardinal
either
ball.
way, going to turn it over on downs. Great defense by the Cardinals there to force Cummings to fumble the ball, and then Eagles recover it on the Cardinal 32-yard line. But again, turnover on downs, and the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, Cale Kolb got tremendous pressure right up the middle. He had nowhere to go.
Got a quarterback change here. Casey Coakley is going to take some snaps here on this series. Got Kopang in the backfield. Streets and Keller to the near side. Acton and Banks to the far side. Coakley drops back to pass, looks left to throw to Banks, and he's just kind of standing there like he wasn't expecting the ball.
He had Acton and Banks in the same area, and he kind of split the difference on that one, and nobody was able to come up with it.
Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Tyson Wilhelm will go in for Banks. These Streets and Keller again on the near side with Acton and Wilhelm on the far side. Kopang in the backfield to Coakley's left. Wahlert showing blitz, and they definitely made it in there.
Looked like Kopang lost his footings. He tried to juke step.
Kopang with the carry, taken by number
21, Ian Borelli on the tackle for the Eagles there. Cardinals are going to definitely have to be able to pick up those blitzing linebackers, or it's going to be a long night. Going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Cardinals. Eagles showing blitz, and here they come. Nice pass by Coakley to number 7, Kopang, but it's going to be for maybe a half-yard gain, if that. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Cardinals. Ball on their own 32-yard line. Excuse me, 28-yard line. I got to learn my math, too. Go backwards.
I'm not good at that either.
Backwards, forwards, you know.
You know, I graduated from Maquoketa.
That was a problem, not a wonder.
Didn't you fix that problem?
I thought so, but apparently not. Coakley back to punt the ball for the Cardinals.
Nice punt.
Another nice boot. It's going to take a Cardinal bounce, and Max Keller is going to down it at the Eagles' 35-yard line. So the Wahlert Eagles will take over on their own 35-yard line with 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Dubuque Wahlert 6 and the Cardinals 0. Cummings under center, motion, and they're going to hand off to the fullback, and he's going to be met at the line.
That was sniffed out right from the get-go. Ben Tynes and Dylan Sade right there.
Tynes and Sade holding the ball carrier with no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Eagles are going to come out with twins to the near side, single to the right, far side. Cummings drops back. It's going to be a receiver screen out to the number 18. That's Zachary Callahan. And Rudiger to Callahan, and Callahan's going to have about a 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. the Cardinals trailing the Eagles by a score of 6-0.
What's the JV's record?
And we're in commercial.
Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back to Goodnow Field, where the Maquoketa Cardinals Frosh Soft team trails the Dubuque Wahlert Eagles by a score of 6-0. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Eagles have the ball, 3rd and 5 on their own 41-yard line. Eagles are going to come out twins to the near side. Their wing T formation here. Rudiger's going to take snap and sprint out right to pass. 2 guys in his face. And Keller is going to knock that pass down. Pass intended for number 20, Carson Coomer. And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line. Keller and Ports back deep for the Cardinals. Number 20, that's Carson Coomer. And the ball is going to be touched at about the 30-yard line of the Cardinals, where the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10.
Number 20 is going to be down to the 27-yard line, 30-yard line.
Coakley's going to come back out for his second series here with Kopang in the backfield again, and Acton and Banks here to the near side, and Streets and Keller to the far side. Wallert's going to bring the blitz. Looks like they're bringing them every time. And that's a great play on a screen pass, but sniffed out by number 20, Carson Coomer.
Yeah, I
And
think
number
so.
70, like maybe 78 or 76 as well. But great play when they're blitzing their linebackers all the time, but if your linemen don't get that one block,
Yeah, there's 2 of them out there.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
And he had blockers out in front of him had he was able to get away from that.
Yep.
But
Exactly. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. Ball in their own 28. Handoff to Kopang up the middle. Nice blocking initially until he got into the secondary. He's going to gain about 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
this be a big convert right here. Get some momentum going.
Yep, be huge since the last 2 possessions have ended in punts.
And negative yardage, if I remember
You got
right.
it.
I know I missed the first one.
Handoff right up the middle, and no one there to block. I believe that's number 78, Avery Paulson. Meets Kopang in the backfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Cardinals. Coakley's going to be back to punt. And number 25, Ryan Brocious, standing on his own 35-yard line.
Got movement everywhere.
Offsides, going to be offsides
Yep.
on the Eagles. It's going to make it interesting here. So now you're going to bring up about a 4th and 3. Still on your own side of the field.
I think at this point in the game, you still punt it.
Yep,
Let's play some field position games, especially with Casey's been kicking well the last couple times.
absolutely.
High snap.
High snap to the right. Coakley's punt is off. Another nice punt.
Yeah, take a roll. Oh,
And Brocious
field
gonna-
it.
3 guys there, and about a 2-yard return on the play.
He's tackled by number 58, Ben Tynes.
And Ben Tynes on the tackle. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball is going to be spotted on their own. It's to be 30-yard line, but we do have a flag back here.
We do have a penalty flag in the field.
We're going to have a conference over it. Chad and I think they just talk about where they're going to go eat after the game when they do this.
And then they'll wave the flag off. No penalty.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Well, John, I didn't really see it.
Yeah. Only thing I can think of on this would be in that position would be a holding of some kind on the receiving team. Let's see what the call is from. Well, the ref's going to come over here and talk to Coach Kobe.
Well, Charlie recommended this Obie's place he's heard about in town. What have your experience with that, Coach? We need to get this figured out before halftime so we can start thinking about our orders in the second half.
Well, I have been there a couple of times, but
But you know what? Przaxley has a really good burger. Do they now? I'll have to go tell him that. Oh, you should see. Have you heard our coaches' huddles in basketball season?
no.
Oh,
Let's see here. We've got a personal foul
against us?
against the Cardinals.
He's been
and
ejected.
Who was that? Was that Ty? Number 11,
Yeah,
Ty
they're talking
Streets.
Ty Streets.
Foul against the Maquoketa.
Well, that's too bad.
I'm not quite sure exactly what happened, but I believe that Ty has been ejected from the game.
Wish I had DVR mode on this when I'm recording the video, but I don't. Now, if we were live streaming video, I could go back on it and look at it.
Again, not sure what happened, but Ty has been ejected from the game, and
Does he get to stay on the sideline and
they're going to
this
take
level?
the ball. I'm not sure whether they do or not.
That's going to
They're
give
gonna
Wahlert really good
mark
field
off
position.
15, looks like to be 15 yards from the spot of where the foul occurred.
Down from their own 44-yard line.
No, looks like from where the ball was downed. So 15-yard penalty from there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on their own 44-yard line.
Crowd's getting behind the boys now.
Crowd's getting a little angry about that. Motion for the Eagles.
Get him.
Run
Oh,
option.
that ball's going to be out.
Option's out, but Eagles are going to jump on it. That's 2 fumbles that the Cardinals have forced that haven't been able to recover.
Ben Tynes again in the backfield, creating the fumble, and then Cale Kolb got penetration, was right there too to meet that ball carrier.
Great job of playing the option. One guy was already on the pitch man and the other guy on the quarterback, so great job of defending that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13 for the Eagles. Ball on their own 41-yard line. Another nice crowd here tonight as well.
Well, you know, these Frosh are 7-0 in this season against 2-5 Wahlert, so.
A little counteraction to number 25, Brocious,
He's got
and
some
he's
moves.
gonna roam. He's a quick little back, but missed tackle at the line of scrimmage allowed him to gain that yardage.
Emmett Ports met him downfield, but not for another first down.
And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the Maquoketa 39-yard line. It won't be the first, second, or third time that I say excuse me and correct what yard line that's on.
I do it all the time. And then I blame the officials for not spotting it at the right yard marker, which I saw.
Motion. Pitch is number 21, Brocious.
That's stuffed up.
And that's going to be met in the backfield by Cale Cobe.
And Ben Tynes again.
And Ben Tynes.
Tackle by number 54, Cale Cobe.
I'm excited to see some of these players next year on that varsity level. They're physical.
And hopefully if you keep everybody out, you'll have good numbers as well, because we know football is a numbers game.
Yes, it is.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Excuse me, Maquoketa 40-yard line. And counter again. That seems to be the play that's given the Cardinals a little bit of trouble so far. Their biggest gainer is that little counter action. And there you got Cobe and Tynes again on the tackle.
Yeah, got a good half the yardage there for first down. It's 3rd and 5.
Yep. Big 3rd down play here for Maquoketa as far as their defense is concerned. But you know, being in Cardinal territory, it's going to be 4-down territory for Wahlert. .42 Caden Knockel in the backfield. For 10, Rudiger. Take snap, drop back to pass. Going to hit number 20 on a slant. Tackle is going to be made by Keller, but not before the Eagles get a first down.
Sean Swanson had some penetration from the edge on that one. It looked like he got held there by that right tackle, number 60, but no call. It would help if I move the camera. I'm a terrible cameraman. Coakley's the best in the business.
So I didn't even notice.
You're the best cameraman in the business, Coakley.
It's been staring at the 50-yard line the whole
For
game.
like past 2 minutes.
Fake sweep, roll out to the left to pass. Number 10 is going to hit number 20.
Nice throw.
That's Carson Coomer coming across the middle of the field. Cardinal D-backs haven't had an answer for any of the pass plays so far that Wahlert has thrown at them.
Wallert's got some speed, though, and I don't think Cardinals have had a matchup where this much speed on the field. There's been multiple players with speed.
Haven't really had a team that's thrown this much either. That play's going to be stopped before it even gets started. Be a dead ball foul, false start against the Eagles. Take them back 5 yards, and takes them back to the 14-yard line, but still going to be 1st and goal for Wahlert. 3:50 to go, clock running. Cardinals down 6-0.
It's from Club Hope, Jed. Club Hope.
Counteraction again there. And still do not have an answer for the counter. Gaining a good anywhere from 5 to 10 yards on every time that they run that counter.
Well, they're running that counter to the right, which is where the Kolb and Tynes are getting that penetration, running right in behind them when they get upfield, and that's why it's there and open.
Yep. Usually on defense, what you do is you have one of your backers watching those slot guys, and when he goes, you know it's a counter right away. Give to the fullback, and he's going to be met at the line.
That hasn't worked at all tonight for them.
Nope. Wyatt Schwenker with the tackle, backed up by number 65, Dylan Sade.
Number 65, Dylan Sade.
It's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line of Maquoketa. Bet a little play action or the counter again. Run motion, and I think we might have a false start. Yep, we're going to have a false start on Wahlert. It's going to back him up 5 yards. And it'll remain 3rd and goal. Rudiger takes a snap, throws it way over the head. Intended receiver was number 20, Carson Coomer. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Ball spotted on the Maquoketa 12-yard line. Looks like they running in a field goal unit. Rudiger, the quarterback, is going to hold. You've got number 24, J.P. Weber, going to attempt the field goal. This will be a 30-yard attempt. Spots down, the kick is up, and he hooked that to the left, just like the last one. So the Maquoketa defense steps it up again and denies the Eagles of any scoring opportunity. And with 1:40 left in the half, Cardinals still trail 6-0. Manning, I think, tweaked his ankle there. He's been limping down, talking a lot to Brent there, so I'm thinking he might be hurt. Coakley takes the snap and hands off to Kopang, who's brought down immediately by number 9, Diego Moreno, and number 60, Dustin Digman.
And number 60, Dustin Digman.
Loss of 2 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. You know, unfortunately, when you look at it, you look at all the last 7 games, you know, when you only have to key on one running back, it makes it easier for the defense. And it looks exactly like what Wahlert has done. Going to run the option, and that is going to be called back for a hold.
Isaac Kopang on the carry.
Actually had a good gain out of it, too. Got about 6-7 yards.
Yep.
Moreno, there is a penalty flag on the field.
So one thing with the option is that you got to make fairly quick decisions. You string that out to the sideline, and it doesn't give you a lot of room. Coming from the wishbone quarterback that I was. You laugh. That's what we
I do,
ran.
because of that 95-yard screen pass that went down the school history at Independence.
It was 87, and it was not a screen pass. I'll tell you that right now.
Would you throw it 10 yards downfield? That was a bomb in your era, right?
It was at least 30.
Does it go up 10 yards every decade since
No.
it's happened?
That was about a 30-yard pass. And he juked one guy and ran the other 57 yards for the touchdown. Pitched to Kopang, a couple of nice moves, and he's going to hit the edge, get a first down. He's going to be taken out of bounds by number 25. That's Ryan Brocious. But not before he gets first down. The best play of the half for the Cardinals. They're going to have to keep things moving here if they plan on scoring before halftime. 46 seconds to go. And 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Trips to the far side. Kopang in the backfield. Coakley is going to pitch to Kopang. Nice kick out block. That was number 65, Dylan Sade, with the block. And Kopang with about a 6-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Doing a good job of working that clock and staying out of bounds. Stop the clock, and now the looks like the Cardinals are going to take a timeout.
No,
Nope,
Wahlert.
it's going to be Wahlert. It's going to take a timeout. They don't like the fact that we've gained 15 yards in the last 2 plays.
Well, let's pay a bill while we're waiting
There we
here.
go.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
Welcome back to Goodenough Field, where the Cardinal Fresh Soft team trails the Wahlert Eagles by a score of 6-0. 40 seconds left in the half. It trips to the far side with Casey Coakley in the backfield, takes a snap, hands the ball off to Kopang, who's going to be met in the backfield by number 42, Caden Knockel. And no timeout's going to be called. It looks like they're just going to be happy to run this thing into halftime.
He still take a shot or two, right? There he goes. Now he's going to call time. I think that's what he's thinking, is let it bleed down a little bit since it's 3rd down.
You got time for 1 play here.
That's what he's doing. He's going to run the clock down. Well, I don't know
Call
why-
timeout and go for 1 play.
I guess. I don't know why you wouldn't try it at least for 2.
Oh, just going to go into halftime.
Oh, I guess not. I thought he was giving the timeout at a certain time.
Well, end of the first half, the
All right.
Cardinals trail 6-0 to Dubuque Wahlert. And hopefully they can get some things together here and come out with a game plan for the second half.
Yeah, not much offensively for him. Defensively, they're playing decent. There's a couple areas need to shore up, especially that counter play you were talking about. But offensively, it's been a puzzle they haven't solved yet.
Yeah, really only 2 plays on defense that they have to stop. They've got pass play where they've got a quick slant and then just a post over the middle of the field. And then, like you just said, that counter play, that's probably the biggest running play for them, because anything to the fullback up the middle has been stuffed right away. So really you're looking at 2 to 3 plays that you got to be able to stop in the second half.
All right, well, we'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half. Meanwhile, Chris and I are going to enjoy some turkey and stuff.
Oh, nice.
You're listening to Maquoketa Frosh on MCSN.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Are you an intermodal freight forwarder or broker and looking for a trucking company to take care of your customer? Then give JM Transportation a call. They offer attractive rates to handle the intermodal containers in Denver, Colorado regional area. JM Transportation can be reached at 720-606-4233 or email them at dispatch@jmtransportation.net. Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics.
Like a broken toe, you can't do anything. All right. Yeah, I did. I was rooting for Dan Blair.
They're tough to figure out, boy. They're playing well better, boy. They
Those two games they looked pretty good at.
played well last night. It was good last night at all.
Their run game looked pretty good against Green Bay when they were up there, right?
So the Packers like the new coach?
I think so.
Like that?
Fans do. I haven't heard, some of the play calls, just like in the coach and short. But yeah, he says he's not ready. He seems to be pretty upfront. He says, yeah, if I see other teams doing things, I'll copy it. It's going to help our team.
Is that a
I'm
late
sure.
game or a noon game?
Noon game. Actually, I like the 3 o'clock game. Then I can get up and have a decent breakfast before I go hit.
How long does it take to drive up there?
If we don't stop and we drive through, 4 hours.
4 hours? That ain't bad.
But if we usually make at least 2 stops, sometimes 3, depending on how much we're going to do.
Shit, that's closer than going to Minneapolis.
Oh yeah.
It's not bad driving.
It's if you hit the lights right from here to Dubuque, you can go all the way to Madison, and if you hit those lights right around there, you can go all the way up. There's a little town on Highway 26 that we cut off, and if you hit that light right, you can go all the way to Green Bay without hitting a light.
Really?
Yeah.
I know last year I took some boys to that Lakers Timberwolves game. It was we left at like noon. Got up there for the game and drove back that night. I couldn't do it. I'd have Caden drive part of the way back, and then he only could last about an hour and a half. It was like 4 a.m. when we got back. I said, I know he wanted me to go with them because it was the Timberwolves and I'm a Timberwolves fan. I said, next time we're going to go to Milwaukee.
It's
I don't give a shit. I'm not doing this again. I'm too old.
It's about a 6-hour drive away, isn't it?
Yeah, well, about 5.5.
Yeah. Milwaukee's only 3.
Who'd you guys see? Timberwolves who?
Lakers. It was me and Caden, Kane, and Nicholas. But I do like going to Minneapolis, especially the Target Center. It's really easy to get in and out of that place. Even though it's downtown, by car, it's still easy to get in and out of that place because you come out, you go right into the parking structure, but you come out of the parking structure right onto the interstate exit. Now, getting out of the parking structure is a pain in the ass. Takes about an hour.
That's why I like going to Miller Park there, Milwaukee boys. I mean, you come right, it's right there, boy.
We go to a bar about a half-mile away, have a couple drinks beforehand, and then they have a shuttle to the game. They'll take you right to the door, and anytime after the 7th inning, they'll pick you up. That was good for us. And I don't go very often unless I go to the game.
Sure.
I'm not a big baseball fan. They tailgate there. I know it's been quite a while. We tailgated one time. They do a good job.
Yeah, the first time I went up there, boy, you couldn't get it. They didn't let you in the parking lot first. But that loop, boy, that was full all the way back. You couldn't even see us. People were out there tailgating. And boy, the NFC that's division there, and that's a tough division this year, boy. There's some. Yep. North, they almost call it the Central. Central.
Oh yeah. Turn them on. You mean to it?
Just see what works.
What? You make chicken noodles over there?
Bobby did, yeah. 2 good crock pots for him. Dan made chili.
Sit down, we're done. There's something left.
They said, Buddy's gonna bring them egg rolls. Did you ever had his egg rolls? Oh. Holy shit. I don't know what they do, boy.
Well,
They
watch
brought
Yankees game tonight. I don't know if I want to.
Hey, what happened to Sabathia? You said he had an injury? I didn't watch.
When?
Last night they said he left with an injury or something.
Oh, did he pitch?
Mm-hmm.
See, I quit watching when it was 6-3. I shut it off.
What was the final? 7-3?
8-3.
8-3?
Yeah, I think they scored.
I'm rooting for the Nationals.
Scored 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th.
I want to see the Expos win one.
I'm rooting for the Nationals too.
The Expos.
Hi, Raymond.
No, Dad said.
Donuts got me.
From up there? Probably not cooked.
Yeah, they'll be gone, but that's the egg rolls they make. They're like homemade. They're so good. Oh my God, they're unbelievable. But I'm sure they'll be gone. tell Dan there's a crock pot of chili over here that's a lot better than his.
Doesn't he just open up 4 milk cans?
Red bowls and everything, you put them in.
We're comparing buffets, Piercy.
And we're back for the second half of the Frosh game here. Cardinals trailing 6-0. And Chris, what do you think? Second half, they get it going?
They're going to get it going here. Hopefully they made some good halftime adjustments, and they're going to have to either spread the ball around, pass a little bit more, some quick passes, or they're going to have to get Kopang out into the flats. But I think, you got a lot of good receivers out there. Get the ball in their hands. They can do something with the ball. And defensive-wise, like we said before, making sure we can stop that counter, and then when they drop back to pass, that we've got guys covering those slant and post zones.
Yeah, I haven't heard much of Max Keller on the offensive side of the ball yet, and he'd be one to maybe to watch for here in the second half.
Yep.
Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half.
24, J.P. Weber going to kick off for the Eagles. Tyson Wilhelm and Max Keller back deep for the Cardinals, standing on their own 10-yard line. Wilhelm's going to take the ball at the 20. Going to make it up to the 25, 32-yard line, and a face mask, I believe, on Wahlert, which is going to give Cardinals great field position if that's what it is.
Especially if it's a 15-yard variety, it'll be up over to 48. I'm going to call it against us.
How do you get a face mask on the return team? Is that a holding? Had to have been a holding.
They call that holding on
holding.
us? Yeah, but they look like he got his face mask grabbed over here and right in front of us.
Well, holding call against the Cardinals is going to put them back to their own 19-yard line. Casey Coakley to take the snap.
Yeah, Hunter Manning's over here.
Kopang in the backfield. Hands off to Kopang. Another flag down. And it looks like this ball is just going to keep going in reverse. Going to have an illegal shift against the Cardinals.
Hunter Manning's over in the training table, getting a knee brace all sized up again. But not the way you want to start second half, is it?
The penalty was declined as there was a loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals. Ball on their own 18-yard line. Max Keller's going to split out to the far side. Banks and Acton to the near side. Kopang in the backfield. Blitz by the Eagles. And Kopang is going to make it past that first line, but it's going to be met once he gets to the linebacker core there by number 60. Number 60, Dustin Digman. Gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. Good old twins to the near side with Acton and Wilhelm. Coakley drops back. Throwing, there's Keller. There's where we're talking about. Max Keller, number 9 for the Cardinals, makes the catch. A gain of about 13 on the play. She'll move the ball back, or move it up to the Cardinal 34-yard line. That was a good call there, Dale. Good call.
Hey, still early. But he's been a big part of this team all year, and he's been really quiet offensively all first half. So
Coakley drops back to pass, and
there.
there's
Go.
be exactly what we had talked about earlier too, is getting Kopang out into the flats.
Get him out in space.
Yep.
One-on-one.
So a couple of great calls here on offense by the Cardinals as they're getting the ball to their playmakers.
It's like Coach Kobe had a lifeline from us up here in the booth.
What was it? I don't know.
Oh, and I didn't even move the camera.
Yeah.
That's how great I am.
Folks at home are saying, "Great, what play?"
Well, no, they're only hearing audio.
Okay.
Tonight, they can watch the video tomorrow.
Well, at least they can't complain then about the video tonight.
No, I'll hear about it tomorrow. Trying to watch college football, and I'll get text. Hey, what about this?
1st and 10 on the Eagles 45. Handoff to Kopang.
Nice blocking.
Nice
Seal
blocking
that edge.
again.
Sorry, didn't mean to talk over you.
Nope, you're fine. One thing they did do is they brought in Sean Swanson as a receiver there to do a little blocking as well. And it's going to be a gain of 9 on the play. We're going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they are down a receivers. Ty Streets was lost at the first half.
He trips to the right, far side. Kopang
Blitz up
to
the
Coakley's
middle,
right.
and he's going to be offside.
Offsides. He's lucky that he didn't call procedure here in the backfield on Kopang. But yep, offsides on the defense is going to bring up automatic first down for the Cardinals. Ball on the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Got best drive of the game so far. Knock on wood. Hope
Exactly
this is wood.
what we were hoping for in the second half here. Banks going to be split out to the left near side with Acton and Keller to the far side. Kopang in the backfield.
Oh, what now? We have timeout? Timeout.
And the Cardinals are going to call a timeout. Didn't like what they saw there with the offense, and with 7:21 to go in the third quarter, Cardinals trail 6-0.
Lead us out. Let's go PC.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
As I want, why would I go pay for it?
Right. That's what we did. Caden would just go over to Manglers. Anyway.
Back here at Goodnow Field, where the Cardinals have a 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 29-yard line. Excuse me, 31-yard line. 7:21, they trail it by 6. Trips to the right. Kopang off to the Coakley's right. Wahlert's going to bring up blitz. A handoff to Kopang. He's going to get off to the left-hand side and get upfield again and puts his head down and lowers the boom on the Eagle defender. But that'll bring up another first down. Again, some great calls here, making sure that the guys get out to the to open spaces, and like you said, sound like they had a lifeline to us during halftime. If that's all it takes, hey.
You know, I should start learning to trust Coach Cole, because even I questioned a strategy a couple weeks ago and talked to him after the game after it really worked out and they won, and guess I just started relying on him. There's Swanson's wide open out in the flat. He's not looking that way. He's going to throw it to the end zone.
Got him. Got Keller for a touchdown, but we did have a flag down.
Who dat? Please don't be on us. Please don't be on us.
It was thrown right away. It was thrown at the snap of the ball. So I was afraid that it.
Wow. That's unfortunate, because the Chris and Dale show is really starting to pick up a notch.
Well, unfortunately, that's going to bring the Cardinals back 5 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 15, and will negate the touchdown pass. And they'll just have to do it again.
Yeah.
I think the passing game is where it's at. If they can sprint Coakley out, they've got plenty of room out there to get guys wide open.
I'm taking a hitter over here to this Banks side one of these times.
Handoff to Kopang, who's going to cut it back to the left, and he's going to be met after about a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Just once, I'd like to see Gregory Banks go right down the sideline and go up and get it with that height advantage that he has. Wilhelm's going to come in for him now, of course, as he's shuttling in and out plays.
Wilhelm and Acton here to the near side, and Keller to the far side. Kopang off to Coakley's left. Shotgun formation, as usual, for the Cardinals. Coakley's going to drop back to pass. He's looking to his right. He's got Keller over the middle. He's going to go back left, and Kopang is going to be met right after he catches the ball.
Well, John after that one, too.
Yep.
I like it, though. I like it, though.
Be careful, though. Got to be careful. It's going to be 3rd and long. 5:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals on the Wahlert 22-yard line. Keller to the right, Acton, and Banks to the left, and looking to the left. And that's going to be,
you just knew.
Just shorted him on the left side to Kopang there, and ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down.
Unfortunately, Casey at that time, I don't think he had the confidence in that and just shot put it, and he just didn't have enough oomph on it to get it to Kopang right in his hands where he's used to, but that comes with experience too.
4th down for the Cardinals. 4-down territory here, obviously. Very important play here with 5:36 to go in this 3rd quarter. Coakley drops back to pass, but Wahlert brings a lot of guys, and Coakley's going to get rid of the ball. But the Cardinals are going to turn it over on downs as the ball falls incomplete.
He did everything he could before he hit the turf to get rid of it, but nobody there. Oh, I hit the wrong one again over here. There we go.
Handoffs to the fullback. That's number 42, Caden Knockel. Gain of 3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. T formation motion to the left and false start on the Eagles. It's going to take them back 5 yards and bring up about a 2nd and 11. Ball's going to be spotted on the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Looks like our student section could go deer hunting or pheasant hunting.
Cheering for Penelope night.
Yeah,
they're all wearing orange.
I don't have an orange coat.
There's a counter to number 25, and that was sniffed out. And thank you, Emmett Ports. Emmett got into the backfield and stopped him and just waited for, was that Kopang and Tynes to come and clean up after him, but he held on to the ball carrier and dropped the ball carrier for a loss. It's going to be about a loss of 6, so it's going to bring out a 3rd and forever for the Eagles.
Yeah, I didn't have an orange coat, so I broke out an old orange Virginia hat instead.
Where in the world would you get a Virginia hat?
I collect college hats.
Okay,
So
that
don't
makes sense.
start banging on me.
Pass intended for number 18, Zachary Callahan. It falls incomplete.
See, I love me some college sports, and I'm not a diehard fan of one particular college because I went to the University of Wyoming, and there's just nothing there to cheer for. So I just love all college sports. So I collect hats and shirts and wear them all.
There you go. Wilhelm and Keller are going to be deep for the Cardinals. That's going to be another short punt getaway.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to get away.
Nice roll. That took a nice roll.
Ball's going to be downed at the Eagles' 38-yard line. It's going to be great field position for the Cardinals as they take over 1st and 10. 3:41 to go in the third quarter, trailing 6-0.
Pretty much right where they left off after the last drive.
Yeah.
Offensively. So
let's hope they can keep it rolling and keep those guys in open spaces here.
Let's throw it up to Banks down this left sideline. He's got such a height advantage on this corner over here.
Got Acton and Keller to the right with Banks to the left. The handoff's going to be to Kopang up the middle. Another nice hole. You know, he gets that 1 to 2 yards, and then Wahlert does a great job of closing in right away. Nonetheless, a gain of 3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
That middle linebacker takes an angle that cuts it right off as soon as he gets past that line. You almost need to get one of your offensive linemen on that side to shed his block and go take that guy out in order to get a big gain out of it.
Absolutely. Opposite side tackle hit his guy, and then, like you said, get up to the second level.
Well, here's a perfect example, and they got the tight end on this side that one of them needs to get that
handoff
back
to Kopang. He's going to try to bounce it back to the left. He's going to be brought down. That's number 42, Caden Knuckle on the play. Big third down play here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think if we can get it in the end zone and kick the extra point, I think we can walk out of here with a win the way the defense has been playing.
Yeah, defense has definitely done a much better job after that first series.
Better hurry up. Play clock's down to 5.
Keller and Acton to the right. They got trips to the right. Coakley's going to hand off to Kopang, and he's not going to get much at all.
Maybe
gain about 1 to 2 on the play, and it's going to bring a 4th down and 5. Ball spotted on the on the Eagles 34-yard line. And once again here, Dale, 4th down territory.
You running it again, or are you going to throw it?
I think this would be a great time for that little screen pass they tried in the first half. As long as they get that one block, they should be all right. But they're going to hand it off to Kopang. He's going to cut back to the left. Nice cut.
Get there. He's going to be close.
And
he's going to be close.
Looking at the far side judge, looks like he's got the first down.
They haven't said move the chains yet. Now, no. Now they are.
First down, Cardinals. Great cut. That was a great vision by Kopang there.
Got it by inches, though.
To see that and dive for that first down. First and 10, clock running, 1:20 left in the third quarter. Twins right, split left. Kopang in the backfield. Handoff.
Nope.
And Coakley's going to keep the ball. Nice run. And a great choice to keep the ball there.
No flags. That'll move the sticks again. Got a Wahlert. That middle linebacker for Wahlert's got a knee problem. Can't get up.
Gain of 11 on the play. And nice run by Casey Coakley. He's going to bring up another first down for the Cardinals.
It's Caden Knuckle who's down. And while he's getting looked at, we'll take a break. Listen to Maquoketa Frosh Football, MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low-cost cut with old-time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
With 1:02 to go. Handoff
Kepper.
again is
Cut
fake
it.
to Kopang.
Cut
Nice cuts by Casey Coakley. He's going to run that ball down to about the 6-yard line. A great choice to keep the ball by Coakley, and then a few dodge tacklers there is going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Cardinals. 40 seconds to go in the 3rd period.
Be Kopang going on the left side. No, yep.
Handoff
that
to
counter to the
Kopang
left.
to that right side and gets brought down in the backfield by number 60. That's Dustin Digman. Called his number quite a few times tonight. And I believe the Cardinals are going to let the clock run for the 3rd quarter, kind of gather themselves and come up with some plays here for the 4th quarter.
Cardinals pretty much has held the ball the entire 3rd quarter, really, haven't they?
Yeah, they did.
It's only their second drive. I think
Second drive, Wahlert only had one.
Yeah. And that was a 3 and out, pretty much.
The end of the 3rd quarter, and the Cardinals trail 6-0, but are driving. And when we come back in the 4th quarter, they should have the ball on their own, or excuse me, on the Wahlert 10-yard line.
Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics.
I don't know if I can be considered a special guest anymore.
No, you're going to be a full-time employee here in about 2 months.
Coakley fakes the handoff to Kopang, going to roll out left, try to hit Sean Swanson out in the flats, but it's going to throw over his head and out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Being flushed out to his left, he's a right-handed thrower. He just quite couldn't square that one up and get something on it, unfortunately.
Hard to throw across your body.
Especially with pads on. You don't realize that until you're a quarterback when you have them pads on, and it's like.
Yep. Yeah, if you're not able to turn those hips and square your shoulders around, it's a tough throw. Well, 3rd down and goal for the Cardinals. Trips to the left. Kopang to Coakley's left is going to take the snap, and the handoff is going to fake to Kopang, and Coakley's going to go straight up the middle.
He's just short.
Just shy of the goal line. Going to be brought down on the 2-yard line. Again, a great read by Coakley to keep the ball, and he was good to go for the end zone until about the 2-yard line.
Seems to be running the ball without that tentativeness he had early on in the season.
Yeah, yep.
It's almost like his brother talked to him or something.
It was going to be a huge play here. 4th and goal for the Cardinals. We got trips to the left, Kopang off to the left. Coakley in the backfield, shotgun formation. Handoff is to.
No, he kept it.
Kept
He's
it,
in. He's
and
in.
Coakley's going to be in for the touchdown. Great set of calls there to, since the defense was keying on Kopang the entire time, to fake it to Kopang, and Coakley keeping it for a 2-yard run for the touchdown. And now the Cardinals are going to try to take the lead here as Sean Swanson is going to go back to attempt the extra point. Manning's got a high snap.
Oh, bad snap.
Going to pitch it to.
Right on that knee, too. And he's down. They're down.
Yep, he had the ball. He was down. So
he got twisted right on that knee that he's been having an issue with on that.
Yep, that's not good.
Extra point conversion is no good.
Well, they tend to Hunter Manning. We'll take a break. Listen to Maquoketa Frosh Football on MCSN. I never loaded my MCSN ad on here. Yeah. Yeah. There's food there if you want some. Tom will let you.
I don't feel like I'm obligated to eat that.
Is it Laura Lee or Lorelei? That's what they're asking. I thought I had, you know what? I probably undid it before. Stupid me. I'll have to fix that before the varsity game. And back here, good now field. Hunter Manning has been taken off field, get some work done. So 6-6.
9:21 to go in the game. Cardinals tied the ball game 6-6, and the extra point was no good. And Sean Swanson's going to come back, spot the ball in the 40, and kick it off to the Eagles.
One, 2, 3, 4,
They
5.
got enough. They just have too many on
7,
one
8,
side.
9, 10, 11. I counted. It's easier when they're all lined up like that, too.
All here and accounted for, sir.
It's the punt one that gets me.
It's number 20, Carson Coomer, and 25, Ryan Brocious, deep for the Eagles.
What do we got now?
And I think we're going to have an offsides on
Penalty flag in the field.
on the Cardinals. It's going to back them up. 5 yards. I don't know if you ask me, getting the full leg into this and kicking it deep, pinning them deep would work out great right here.
So they have to be at the numbers or inside, huh?
Huh.
He was just telling me that. I think that was what the problem was.
Okay.
I didn't know that rule. So you can't blend in and hide? Oh, there you go.
Oh, till the whistle's blown, huh? Okay.
Well, I guess. Squibber. Oh, that's live. Oh.
Who's that? Number 32, Charlie Irwin, the return for the Eagles, going to bring up a 1st and 10. Ball on the Eagles' 37-yard line. Wing T twins to the right. It's going to be that counter play, the play that killed them all the first half, and fairly decent job by the Cardinals, stopping it after about a 4-yard gain.
Sean Swanson.
We'll call it a gain of 5 and brings up 2nd and 5. Callahan to the near side, the wing T formation. Look, counter action that looked like that ball is on the ground.
Who's got it?
And let's see who has it here.
Oh, Waller's got it. He's just said 3rd down.
It's the 3rd time this game that the Cardinals have forced a fumble in which the Eagles have recovered themselves. Is a loss of 1 on the play, but if you saw that, Dale, both of the wing backs went for the counter, so one of them screwed up.
Busted plays.
Can't hand it off to both guys, but they would have met in the middle had they kept going. It's up 3rd and 6. 10 drops back to pass. Got a guy deep and throws it over everybody's head after
Ben Tynes.
Number 54, Ben Tynes, lights the quarterback up. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Heck of a throw they got on it. Unfortunately, it was like 15 yards past his receiver, but he had no time. Tynes just popped him as he let it go.
Brings up 4th and 6 for the Eagles on their own 41-yard line. Spot here where you got to watch the fake. Just ensure that they punt the ball.
Oh, almost had.
Oh,
no,
they're going to get a
shoot.
rough in the punter call. Got to have the discipline to lay off them.
Yeah, they're so close to having a piece of that ball, though. That's going to be a 1st down, too. Well, that could be a big play there.
That's going to be a huge turnaround. Hopefully the defense can hold them on 3 again here and make them punt again, but
they're just fraction of an inch away from blocking that.
Yep, but if you've got it, if you are laid out the correct way, you can lay out, miss it, and not have anything to do with the kicker. Both of those guys came straight on, head on.
Don't go for the torso, go for the foot.
Yep. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball is going to be spotted on the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Wing T formation tight this time. This is motion. They're going to go sweep to the left.
Yeah.
Tynes, and he's going to jump out of that. I tell you what, number 25, Brocious, I believe, Ryan Brocious.
Got some
good
moves.
little runner there. He's got some quick moves. And,
he was dead to rights about back at the 50 and busted out 2 tackles.
Yep. So instead of a 5-yard loss, he's got a back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Going to go split right. And got a little counter action again there. Number 3. He's going to be met, but you got to wrap up.
Ben Tynes
met by
just
Ben, but
laid the wood to him, but didn't go down.
Yeah.
You heard it all the way up here.
He could really finish that, wrapping his arms around him and just taking him to the ground.
Hit first by number 58, Ben Tynes, and number 55, Wyatt Schwenker.
But loss of 4 nonetheless on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the Cardinals' 48-yard line. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Go twins to the right, single to the left, slot to the right. Number 10 is going to drop out to pass, and he's going to be brought down immediately. That's Emmett Ports and Ben Tynes.
Well, just like that, it's fourth and a
Great
mile.
defensive play, 4th and forever, and this is almost the exact spot that they punted from last time. So really back in the same situation. Got Keller and Wilhelm back deep for the Cardinals.
Penalty. Illegal
Procedure, false start against the Eagles.
False start.
That's going to back them up another 5.
Okay, let's not rough the punter on this now.
Yeah. This is a great opportunity right here to set up a good return.
Yes.
Could have great field position here with a decent return.
Drop back and hit somebody.
Yep. All right, it's going to be short. You got to
no.
You got to go up.
Oh, now we got a penalty flag.
Fair catch that ball and catch it in the air, and you save yourself about 20 yards.
Yep. And we'll see what the penalty is. I didn't see anything over there, so.
I guess usually in the area of holding, blocking the back.
Holding, Maquoketa. That's going to set them back even more. Oy vey. So 5:19, and you're going to have to basically go to about 90 yards here. Although I have faith in Sean Swanson hitting a field goal, if we can get in range.
Well, with the way that Maquoketa drove the ball down last series, I've got full confidence that they can do the same thing here.
Problem is the wind is blowing straight at him, going that direction, unfortunately, and the flags on the goalpost are basically straight out.
Keller's going to be to the near side, Banks and Acton to the far side, Kopang in the backfield. Coakley takes the snap, hands off to Kopang, who's going to go off to the right side, and we're going to have a penalty flag down.
Oh, let go of his leg.
All of the decent runs by Maquoketa have been taken back by penalties.
Sorry, I missed that one on camera. Get caught up in the moment, Chris. Did you give a signal yet?
Yeah, it was. I saw a push in the back.
Jeez. We're at the 4 now? 5?
Yep, ball's going to be spotted on the Cardinals' 4-yard line. So this is the area where you got to be really careful, especially when you're in that shotgun formation. You're basically on the goal line.
We'll see how they line up defensively, but that last play, they can get Keller on that skinny post. That deep middle is wide open. There's nobody back for them. They're not even respecting a deep pass.
Handoff is to Kopang. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to gain about a yard. And it's going to be brought down immediately by Knuckle.
Good news is we didn't have a penalty on that play.
Well, we didn't gain any yards. They don't ever call it when we don't gain any yards. So we got Twins left, and that's going to be a false start.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah. It's going to go half the distance of the goal, which is going to put the ball back again around the 2-3 yard line of the Cardinals. Those are kind of things that you don't expect with Game 8.
Right.
Twins to the far side, Acton and Banks with Keller to the near side. Wahlert's going to bring the blitz, and Coakley's going to keep the ball again. And I tell you what, that Dale right there is going to be the play that's going to get them down to the goal line again, because Wahlert has not had an answer for that yet. Another
Wahlert player injured on the play. Zachary Callahan is the one down. So we got manageable 3rd and 3 at our 16. Yeah, they really haven't had an answer for Casey when he wants to keep it and take it that opposite way. They've been really keying on Kopang all game, and for a good reason.
Yep.
Another one I haven't seen on offense get involved. Emmett Ports. He's got speed too, and sometimes he uses that little change of pace to give Kopang a break, and Emmett can break something open too. But just been limited on playing defense here tonight so far. And they have Callahan being helped off of the field. Oh, this is a beautiful night.
Great night for football.
The wind vectors in here is perfect because the wind is whipping down there, but it's not coming in here.
It is.
Now I feel it.
Yeah.
I should have just
you
shut
need
up.
to just be quiet.
My mouth gets me in trouble.
Coakley is going to take the handoff,
Nope,
and he's going to keep it. I'm telling you,
that's another
there's
big
no
game.
reason why I'd run that play every time
until they stop it. Yep.
And then you can start handing it back off to Kopang again.
I'm no football coach, but I agree with you.
The great thing about that is that you get it back to Kopang, and then you can start running some play action off of those. First down for the Cardinals. Ball is going to be spotted on the 25-yard line. 3:10 and counting. Tie ball game 6-6 here at Goodnow Field. Cardinals Twins to the far side.
Hey, that's just
Pokers, that's going to be a straight keeper, and they still are not going to have much
it's positive yardage.
of much of an answer for Coakley. Still going to gain 4 yards on that play.
Another Eagle gets up limping. That's Dustin Digman, their left defensive end over here.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. 2:25 and counting. Cardinals going to come out of huddle. They're going to go trips to the left. Kopang here to the right.
Tight end on the right, too.
Handoff is going to be fake to Kopang.
Yeah,
Coke is going to keep it. So
that
now
time they figured it out.
Yep. So now here we are to the spot where they figured it out. So now you're either going to give it back to Kopang or you're going to run a little play action pass off of that. You fake that handoff to Kopang. You get Keller on a little skinny post. Boom.
Especially if you can single Keller out, put the doubles on the other side, tight end other side, and single him out. And
well,
they're going to have tight end this
tight
side.
end right, going pretty much. Handoff's going to be to Kopang.
Come on, get that corner. Get the corner. Get the corner.
Yes,
got it.
He got the corner.
First down.
First down. He's going to be out of bounds, which will stop the clock.
Yeah, now urgency is going to have to start taking effect here with 1:21 on the clock. Cardinals do have 2 timeouts. Wahlert has all 3 of theirs. And there's the band.
First and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball is spotted on their own 42-yard line. Going to go trips left with Banks, Acton, and Keller. Kopang in the backfield. Coakley going to take the snap. Pitch is to Kopang. He's going to get outside, but he's going to turn.
Got more than I thought he was going to get.
Yeah, what looked like a loss on the play to a 2-yard gain on the play. Does get out of bounds, which stops the clock with 1:12 to go in the ball game. Ball now spotted on the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Officials timeout on that side. We've got the chain all wound up.
It's not easy. It's just when we're trying to talk and do everything else, and then you got to do all this. Because you just, like what I was doing was, I had this scene with my old one last week. I didn't take it out, and I had from the pet show the other day.
Right now we're selling senior girls and Girl Scout 24207 are selling items.
Yeah, anytime you're in here.
You always have to use 2 computers?
Yeah, because neither one is processors good enough to run two forms of OBS. Because this is the one that will be uploading tomorrow.
Trips to the near side. Kopeng in the backfield. Coakley takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. And he's telling him to go. And defense has a hand on his back the whole time, but no flag. Swanson was the intended receiver for the Cardinals. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 on the Maquoketa 44-yard line.
And I got my commercials loaded. I just hit the button and it goes. Yeah, if you're ever interested in playing around, trying it out, let me know. We used to. I don't know if they do anymore. I would assume so.
Trips to the right, that's Swanson and Acton and Keller. With Wilhelm to the left. Handoff is to Kopeng. Makes the cut up. He's going to fumble the ball and is going to turn it over to the Eagles at the 49-yard line of Maquoketa.
Had it poked out as he cut up the field.
Made the cut up the field, great cut, and then had the ball knocked out by the Eagles. 59 seconds.
Would have easily had a first down on that run, too.
59 seconds to go in the ball game. Eagles take over on the Maquoketa 49-yard line. Counters, screens.
Okay, D. Time to shine.
Motion to the right. It's going to be a pitch to the right.
Made him turn it up.
Kopeng made a good job of making him turn it up, and he's going to gain about 2 on the play. The clock's going to continue to run. And now
timeout
Wahlert is going to call timeout.
We'll take a quick break. Come back with hopefully a defensive stop here on MCSN.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
Senior parents for football, cross-country, dance, and cheerleading near the West End building.
So 47 seconds left, tied up at 6, 4th quarter, Frosh game. Where's Grunwald? Does he know? Do they go to overtime? They do overtime in this, or do they just go a tie?
Second and 9
I don't think so.
for the Eagles. Wing T formation. Number 10 is going to drop back to pass.
Come on, get Wyatt.
Being chased by 55, and the ball is going to fall incomplete. Ruger tried to hook up with the number 25, Brocious.
Brocious, yeah. Good play by Todd Acton down there. Had him wrapped up and spun him and knocked the ball loose.
Brings up 3rd and 8. Motion to the right, fake pitch, and there's going to be a screen pass, and the Cardinals are going to sniff that one out. But
ball came out
really,
after the whistle.
Yep, got to make the tackle. Tackle's your most important thing rather than worrying about ripping the ball out there in that situation. But Cardinals stop the Eagles, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Eagles are going to call timeout with 26 seconds left. Cardinals 6 and the Eagles 6.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Wants to build suites, everybody.
Heated suites.
What's that? I'm hooked into the Ethernet up here.
26 seconds to go. Tie ball game 6-6 here at Goodnow Field in Maquoketa. Eagles with the ball on the Cardinal 44-yard line. Number 10 drops back to pass. He's being chased out of the pocket. It's going to go deep. Acton's going to turn, and ball's going to fall incomplete. And turnover on downs with 18 seconds to go in the game. Cardinals will have the ball on their own 44-yard line. Got time for about 2 plays here.
During basketball season, and I use that on the road when I don't have good internet connection. Of course, it's Verizon. It works okay. It just kind of depends on the area you're in, but it's Verizon, so it has
Twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Single back in the backfield. Coakley's going to run the option. It's going to be a fake. He's going to run a reverse. Oh, he pushed him in the back.
No!
Copain's going to get called for a push in the back. And
yeah.
Always got to get the head in front. Get the head in front and you're okay.
Not necessarily anymore. I've been seeing that in the college and pros where they can call that a penalty even if they have their head in front. But if it's a blind side coming from behind, and I'm like, when did they start doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
But that was pretty obvious there.
Yeah. As soon as I seen it, I looked right at that official to see if he was going for that flag. He was already halfway out.
They both got it from both sides. So.
All right. So
Well,
what do you do? The Hoover Doover?
You that, I mean, really in this situation, unless you've got a trick play up your sleeve, your best situation would be some kind of a screen pass.
I'm kind of mad. Everybody go deep. Casey, throw it as far as you can.
Little hook and ladder. No.
Hey,
run that.
I've seen that work a few times in high school ball.
Or let's pull out the Boston College. How about that?
I don't know if Casey can wing it that far.
Well, not only that one, but the or was that the Cal with the running the band over?
Oh, the multiple laterals?
The 10 laterals and run the band over.
The band is out on the field. Well, let's get our band out in the field real quick.
10-yard line.
Let's get him down here. Just so I can say, the band is out on the field. Oh, that was 82. 1982, Chris. What were you doing in 1982?
1982.
Junior high?
Let's see.
I was in elementary school.
I was 10 years old. So
I was 9. But I watched that game.
How did the clock get taken down to 3
That's what
seconds?
I was wondering.
Clock was at 6 or 7.
Penalty under 10. No, because that'd be a 10-second run. No, I don't know.
Interesting.
Let's find out. 1 play left. Now we're going to have timeout Wahlert, of course.
How the clock go down to 3 seconds?
Timeout by the Eagles. There's a couple things to think about here because from the Eagles side, if you drop your defense back, you're leaving a lot of stuff wide open. You know, a little short pass, and now you got room to run, and you can get blockers out in front of you.
Well, the fake spike is out.
Oh.
Brad Mangler reports. What are you asking?
I think your best situation, you know, like I said, you got to have some little trick up your sleeve.
Did
as
they
far
used
as
to? Really?
I thought they did like 5 minutes or something like that. Was that 8th grade?
Well, here we go. It's going to be the last play of regulation. Ball game tied 6-6. 3 seconds on the clock. Casey Coakley in the shotgun formation with Kopang next to him.
Everybody
Coakley's going to drop back, and he's going to be a screen pass to Kopang. Here we go.
Come on.
They're going to catch
Come
the
on.
blocks.
He's got some blocks
He's got some
downfield.
blocks
Come on.
downfield. He's got
Come on.
room.
No, he's going to run out of
gonna
bounds.
He's going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Gave it a ride, though.
But that was a great call. Exactly about the best call that you can have when your defense is dropped back that far. Only thing could have done differently was look to cut it back to the middle of the field.
He had blockers. He just ran out of a little real estate on the sideline.
Exactly.
Didn't have a spot where he could cut it back either.
Looks like they're going to go some overtime.
Yeah? Yeah.
Hey, Mangler!
Put a minute on that clock. Let's keep going. Was there
see what happens.
Did we get a defensive penalty? One more play? That'd be great.
What's going on if they're talking about overtime?
And looks like that's going to be it.
Cross country, dance and cheerleading, please report to the west end zone.
And it doesn't bother anybody enough for somebody to.
Want to do one possession or what? Yeah, is that what they're going to do? One possession? Nobody wants to kiss her sister here, Chris.
No, that's for sure. Playing one overtime.
Bradley, give me something.
So we're going to have one possession each. Captain's going to meet at midfield for coin toss. He is going to go first. Of course, you always want to be the team goes second, right?
You bet. Want your defense to stuff them to begin with, and the way our defense played the second half, that would be just perfect.
Will be playing one overtime. Each team gets one possession from the 10-yard line.
Wow, from the 10,
There you go,
huh?
from the 10-yard line. Wow. That's
all right, I'm all for it.
I've already got my 2 plays called.
Coakley keeper?
Yep, that's exactly right.
And Coakley keeper?
You know, the one thing that Wahlert has done this game is they attempted 2 field goals.
Oh, on score stream?
Football, cross country, dance and cheerleading.
You just put in scoring plays, or?
I just put in the score every time there's a score.
Oh, gotcha.
Maquoketa won the toss, and they're going to take the ball to begin with.
I know a few teams have used that app. I've seen it, but
So the Cardinals are going to have their first shot at scoring here in the overtime period. They're going to play 1 overtime period here with each team getting a chance to score from the 10-yard line. And if neither team scores after both of those possessions, the game will be over. But the Cardinals won the toss, and they've elected to take the ball, so they're going to get the first opportunity to score here. I think they're feeling the momentum there, Dale. The second half, they were able to drive the ball pretty well against this defense.
I guess if you're confident, you can punch it in and put the pressure on them.
Yep, absolutely. And our defense has played well the second half as well. So, well, here we go, folks. Chance for the Fresh Soft team to move to 8-0 on the year in this overtime period. Coakley is going to take the snap at the 15. Handoff is going to fake to Kopang.
He's
in. Turn it up. He's in for a touchdown. Casey Coakley with the fake handoff to Isaac Kopang to the right. He keeps the ball, goes off the left end for the score. And
go for the extra point.
They're gonna go for 2. It looks like.
I don't know if I'd kick it almost here because their kicker has not been even close on anything tonight. But there I go again, second guessing Coach Cole.
Well, you never know. As well as our defense, apparently they're feeling good about the defense and how they've been playing. So, you know what I could feel here would be a little pitch to Kopang and a pass to Keller for a little halfback pass 2-point conversion. What do you think?
Nope.
Or
Casey
could take it in.
Coakley keeper and Coakley keeper.
Oh. Isn't it funny how things work out? You know, we sit here and say, I already got my 2 plays called. Coakley keeper and Coakley keeper. Yep. Sure enough. Casey Coakley with the 2-point conversion puts the Cardinals up on top 14-6. And now the defense is going to have to step up and stop the Eagles. Eagles in the wing T formation. Of course, you know those 3 plays they've had to stop. Counter.
Yep.
And pass. And there's motion. Fake. And there's
roll
play
out.
action pass.
And he's wide open.
Number 20's wide open.
So here we go.
And for the touchdown.
You either stop this 2-point conversion or kiss your sister.
Yep. Comes down to 1 play here.
Isn't that usually what happens? You got a defensive game, not a lot of offense. You get to overtime, and the offenses all start lighting up.
Timeout.
Yeah, that was a play they hadn't even run all night tonight, and that receiver over there was just wide open.
Well, a touchdown makes it 14-12. And as we were saying here, the Eagles are going to have 1 shot for a 2-point conversion to tie the game and make it a final. Or
let's hope this
Cardinals defense.
Let's hope this big home crowd gets a little loud here.
Cardinals defense step up and stop them and come away with a victory here.
Got to blitz.
Yeah, you got to put a lot of pressure on them right here. Like I said.
Mr. Tynes, you have been in that backfield all night. You need to do it 1 more time.
Counter or play action? What's it going to be?
Tight formations, so I'm going to just run.
There's a counter. There's that counter.
Dylan!
There it is.
Dylan Sade with a big tackle saves the undefeated season.
Sade with the tackle in the backfield. And the Cardinals are going to come away with the victory, 14-12.
Not a bad game to open up your PV.
Great, exciting game there, you bet.
Better than any Independence game you ever did, I guarantee you.
I only did basketball.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Chris tonight because we'll be bringing it back next week and the week after that for basketball.
Yeah.
Actually, he'll probably be joining Chad quite a bit this winter. I'm going to try and do as many girls' games as possible, so I told Chad I'd get him a partner.
I'd enjoy it.
So,
yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll leave the audio going and everything so we can everybody can see senior night and hear the introductions of that, and also